You want to hear something funny? Every single man can relate to this. Back before Shannon passed away, boy, we would have tons of containers in the shower. I mean, every type of shampoo, conditioner. Then you had, your body wash, and shower gel. Then you had the shaving creams. Oh, you just had such a myriad of products in there. Well, one day I got a crazy idea. I thought I'd go in there and I'd just see. Well, it was just two of us and Trey. But I decided I'd go in there and see how many bottles I had going in there at one time. At one time, I looked in there and I counted. We have 14 bottles of product in there. I think 2 of them I used ever. And I had 14 in there. Then we had 3 in the spare bathroom that we hardly ever used, just sitting in there. Just for some reason, there's 3 of them just sitting there. So we had 17 bottles, but let's just say the 14 in that one. I mean, it's ridiculous, right? Every guy right now knows exactly what I'm talking about. You go in there, and there's no room to set anything on any of the little corner spaces in your shower. All that area right there where the wash rag sits, that's all full. Okay, the little corners they put in the corner of the shower, walls, those are all full. And there's probably several in the floor. And then plus you got the little shower buddy thing that hangs off the head, where the head comes out of the wall, that hangs down. And then you've got more in some pockets there. And so you've got that going on. And it's all very ridiculous. Like, how many products do y'all need in there? I mean, a little shampoo, conditioner, shower gel, and the shaving cream. That'll be like 4, Well, what's up with all those deals? So, I mean, you just can't even take a shower in there. You can't even move around. It'll be all around your feet and stuff. You're kicking them, trying to get a shower. Guys, I mean, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? This is ridiculous. So, I got this idea one time, y'all, that I was going to weed out some of these containers. I mean, it was ridiculous. I was in the shower every day, and I would feel the ones that were see how full they were. They weren't going down. They weren't moving. Nothing was happening with these. I knew she had a few, main ones that she used. So what I did was, I chunked the ones that weren't being used, chunked them in the trash. Of course, she comes in there and says, "What are these doing in the trash?" I said, "Honey, you haven't used those in weeks and months. They just sit there and take up space." "Oh, no, I've got to have this for such and such." She said whatever it was. Every once in a while, I do this with my hair or something. Okay, I said, okay. We got them out of the trash, put them back in there. So here they are clogging up my deal again. So I still couldn't bear it. I thought, I'm going to be a little bit smarter this time. What I did is kind of like boiling a frog in the water, it just heats up until he doesn't realize it, and then boom. So what I thought I'd do, I was just going to move the offending article around the shower, just one short distance by short distance until it was eliminated. And she wouldn't notice over time that it was gone. So it was right there where the wash rag sits, which is in the middle of the wall of our, shower. And so I moved it down to the corner little area down there. And she didn't seem to say anything about that. And so I moved it to the outside corner by the curtain, right there on the corner. And that seemed not to cause a stir either. So what I did was, next time I took a shower, I just knocked it off in the floor right there between the toilet and the shower. And it's just sitting there on its side, down there in the floor. I just knocked it down there. And every time, this was like, over the course of, 3 or 4 days, I would wait to make the next move. So it's been like 2 weeks I've been working this thing from the main panel there where the wash rag sits, down to the other corner and down to the outside corner. And then finally I got up the nerve and I knocked it off on the floor. And I thought, well, next time I'll put it behind the toilet. And then she won't see it for, a week or two. And I could just put it in the trash, take the trash out right quick. So I went in there, and that thing had been, it hadn't been used. And it got all the way around the shower and knocked it out. And I put it behind the toilet. And I'm telling you right now, she was in there one time brushing her hair at the vanity. And the vanity is there, and then there's a space, and then there's the toilet, and then there's a space, and then there's the shower, right? I mean, let's go in there. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll show you. She's right here at the vanity. See? There's there. And there's the space down there. See, I even had the curtain covering it. Well, I knocked it in here, back behind the toilet right there. But what I did was I went too far over to the other side, right there. And so it was an orange shower. It was an orange conditioner is what it was, and it was right there where that handle to that brush is, right there. And she was sitting here at the vanity, and she leans over to do something with the back of her hair, and it caught her eye right back there. Oh, she came out of there in a huff. She came out of there in a huff. This is one item out of 14 items. 14 items. This one I'm trying to work and get to the trash, and I had it behind the toilet. And she caught it out of the corner of her eye while she was doing her hair that morning. She reached down there, grabbed it, she came out of there in a huff. John, what is this doing in the floor behind the toilet? I was so close. I was so close, I wanted to scream. Boom. That quick. Back to the centerpiece by where the wash rag sits. I was so defeated, y'all. I was so defeated. At that moment, I just wanted to give up on life and the whole world. I couldn't sneak one by her. I had to live with those 14 things. I had to live with 14 things in my shower. So sad about that. Guys know exactly what I'm talking about. You women, oh, so unbearable with the shower. Why? Why all those deals? Can't you trim it back a little bit? Get it down to 8 or 6, somewhere along in there. That's a reasonable number. We understand you look good. You look so fine, and it takes a little bit of extra work for all that. But come on, 14? And I think Shannon wasn't a girly girl. I think 14's on the low end. There's girls out there, y'all got 27 things in there. You know it. Go in there, clean your shower out right now, and take some stress off of your man, for goodness sake. He's in there stressing out. He can't take a shower because y'all got all that junk in there, cluttering up the shower. Please, women, get with it. Go in there right now. Clean out your junk.